Welcome to the Puff and Run podcast show, your number one source for news and information about marijuana and running, the latest updates on the 420 cross-country team, and races around the nation, and behind the scene details on the Puff and Run TV web series production schedule. Bringing you all and more, here's your host, the Vegas 420 runner.
It's the Puff and Run podcast back in your life on this Friday, November 17th, 2017. Hello again, everyone. I'm your host, the Vegas 420 runner, here in our fabulous Las Vegas studio. And I'm joined by my co-host, heavyweight long-distance runners. Yours truly,
Mr. Run2Improve, or Mr. R2I. Hey guys, you guys ready? We got a nice day packed for you. We're going to bring you up to speed. It's been, 2-3 weeks since we last did our show? Actually, no, it's been about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. It just feels like 3, guys, because we miss you so much. But yeah, man, let them know what we got.
All right. Well, first off, we got some breaking news. Breaking news. If you are listening to this broadcast, it means that the EMP testing that we spoke about in episode 21 did not shut down the internet and electricity forever as speculated by YouTube conspiracy theorists.
And for a quick second, I was kind of like hesitant. I was watching TV and then everything went out. I was like, what the? And next thing I know, I was like, just like maybe 2:30 in the morning, right? Everything's dark, everything's quiet. I was like, what the hell? So I would go to bed. I wake up like around 6, and then I call. They're like, sir, you forgot to pay your bill. I was like, what the hell? I was thinking it's EMP. I sent my payment electronically, but they didn't deliver it on time. They delivered it the next day. I was like, no, my payment is there. And they're like, let me check. I'm like, here's the confirmation. Oh, yeah, sorry, sir. We'll turn you back in a half hour. I was like, EMP my ass.
Dang. Well, yeah, I'm glad everything worked out. Yeah.
I don't play, man.
Oh, no.
Pay your bills, guys.
Yes, definitely. Or else it'll be like the EMP, just dark. All right, guys. So, you're gonna go through. In this episode, we're gonna go through a couple of things here locally. Later on, at the end of the show, we're gonna finish off with the Run to Improve section. Just before that, we're going to be talking about 420 cross country. And right now, we're gonna be talking about a lot of the local stuff from MJBizCon, the Rebels CAN, and also some of our friends and fans out there in the internet world. Starting with Budtender Fight Club, which is made its way back around here on November 19th, this Sunday from 1 p.m. till 5 p.m. Join us. You can just type in budtenderfightclub.com onto your computer and use the discount code UNLV.
We get you there.
And you'll get a little discount there. But before I go any further, I just want to remind everybody that episode 22 is brought to you in part by Mjfitnut. Go to mjfitnut.com and click on the go to mjfitnut.com.
Say that again?
Go to mjfitnut.com and click on the podcast tab.
Okay.
And check out some of the past episodes. If you go down to episode 1, you can see why there's even a podcast, because this was supposed to be a TV web series.
Right.
So you might want to check that out.
It's good, informative information for those that want to know a little bit more about what we're about.
Yes, definitely. So a big shout out to Mjfitnut.
Mjfitnut, thank you for making this possible.
Now we got some other major atomic news going down. Okay? The Nevada International Film Festival.
Woo!
We got double film awards coming from this fest.
Yeah, buddy. So is that 2 Reeves?
Yes. We got double Reeves on this film festival. Yeah. And
so that's a total of what? 5?
I have to go look. I'll even have to go look and see how many Reeves we got, but we've been getting a lot, man.
Hey, what can we say? Truth speaks by itself.
So basically, we got 2 awards. Okay. All right. Well, we'll talk about which awards we got. They're coming up. But basically, if memory serves me correctly, we got 1 award for student film, and that was Runner's High.
Okay.
That was Runner's High, my film about how I got into all of this.
All right.
Okay, you can check that out on YouTube. So you can also check that out on 420crosscountry.com. Anyhow, Runner's High, that got a student film award, and then we got, I think it was a award for Nevada film, and that was Fahrenheit 42.0.
Nice.
So we're gonna be having more details about that. We want to invite everybody out to that film festival. I'm trying to look really quick to see what day this is all going down. Not exactly sure, but I just clicked this button here and all the information will be there. Next time we'll get the exact info. I'll have it all laid out for you. But nevertheless, we got a double award in the Nevada International Film Festival. More details and information on that fest is coming soon because we want to bring all our fans out there to meet us, and it's going to be a heck of a time. Now, in line with that whole conversation, I just want to remind everybody that the CICHFF hashtag CICHFF, do you know what that stands for?
I was trying to remember. Give me a second. No.
Alright. Colorado.
Oh yeah, Colorado.
International Cannabis and Hemp Film Festival. Yes, that's right, folks. The Colorado International Cannabis and Hemp Film Festival. Hashtag CICHFF. Now accepting submission. Now, some of you guys may be saying, like, he's based out of Vegas, all of his stuff is in Vegas, he puts his films out there. This is actually the first film festival that I am an organizer for. We spoke about this on previous podcasts, but I just want to remind everybody that I'm one of the organizers for this film fest, and I'm helping with a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. So that's why I'm so excited about it. No, my films will not be screening in this festival, but it's still very important, and I'm excited even more so because this is the first time I'm organizing one. And so I will be up there. I plan to be up there in April whenever we have the screenings, and so you will be able to meet up with me personally if you attend the film fest. So you can go to filmfreeway.com, or you could check us out on social media. Just type in hashtag CICHFF, because some of the Twitter and the Instagram, you can't put in Colorado International Cannabis and Hemp Film Festival because that's such a long name.
Right.
You have to shorten it down to something else. And so it got tweaked here and there along the way. The main thing is for the hashtag CICHFF, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You should be able to find us.
Gotcha. Nice.
Another little update. We got an honorary member of the 420 Cross Country team. I could have saved this for the 420 Cross Country report, but I wanted to I wanted to bring this to the forefront.
Right on.
We got an honorary member, John Hudak.
John Hudak.
You guys may have heard of us talking about him before as a professor at UNLV with the Brookings Institute that taught the marijuana class.
Yes.
Anyhow, he completes his second half marathon ever. Nice. So we just want to say congratulations.
Oh, wow, congratulations.
Job
awesome.
Well done.
Keep it up.
Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy, man. So we appreciate everything that you do. Now, on to the news of the day. Okay, I'm here to let everybody know. I've been getting emails. Okay, I've been getting text messages. I've been getting just, all kind of people contacting me, asking me about all this. But now let me just announce for everybody to know. After 2 months.
Is this who I think you're talking about?
After 2 months without an episode coming up, because we all been clamoring. I've been going to YouTube every day.
Where is it?
I've been going to YouTube every day checking in.
I want to see it, but now they don't show it.
Well, now
Did he come out with something?
We're here to announce Avery Collins Running High episode 13 is out. Okay, we want everybody to go check this out.
It's gonna be like 3 hours long.
It's a long one. Some of them have been shorter. This is a nice long one. So he's doing a review of the Grindstone 100.
Nice.
He breaks down the course play by play. He explains every 10 miles or so, like, you know, where he was at, you know, what he was thinking, and how the terrain was, and what challenges he faced, and, you know, some of the squad that was helping to pace him and everything. So it's really an in-depth review. He also requests comments, and he wants the audience to comment on what we want to see more. You know, and of course we want to see more blazing. So I said, you know, we want to see more blazing, you know, in this. And so we want to request our audience to go to his video on YouTube or wherever, and also leave a comment on what they would like to see more, and also request more blazing too.
I would have to, and you know me, I don't put my 2 cents if I don't think it's meant to be. But I think right there, no blazing. If he really needs to, because he's in pain, or he needs that refocus, a quick toke.
Yeah.
Which was what you call it, right?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's all I'm asking for.
A quick toke, that's fine.
That's all I want.
But the way you say it makes it sound like you stop, have like a little camp out, and
no, like a puff,
you know,
and run.
You know, exactly. But if it's like that, then I'm like, no, because then it's like really.
Yeah, I don't want to take away from the
running.
Yeah,
you
so
want to make sure he's up to speed. Ooh.
Yeah. So, I mean, I do like that. I like the puff part, you know, aspect of it. He is one of our heroes, right?
In that case, you know,
he's one of our smoking heroes.
I'm
you
pretty
know
sure
what I mean?
you could come up with Starburst infused THC canning.
That's not as cool though, you know. Eating an edible on camera is just not as cool as blazing, you know. So yeah, Avery. Oh, so not in other news, but basically in the same news, as you guys remember, I reported he went off to England and fell off. I haven't heard from him.
Right.
He was off the map for a while. Well, I found out because I watched episode number 13, and spoiler alert. If you haven't seen episode 13 yet and you don't want to miss out on the surprises, you may want to fast forward a few minutes. Anyhow, Avery went over to England. And remember, I said he went there, but we weren't really sure what was going on. Of course, we knew, you know, that he was probably going to be running and stuff like that, of course. But he was over there. He went over there, Innovate, got him over there. And he was testing out some new gear, some new shoes. And from what I hear, this stuff is like cutting edge. I don't know if it's like super new technology, it's top secret, basically.
Nice.
So it's some innovative, cutting edge, top secret running technology. Okay, that he was testing out over there. Ooh. That's what I gathered. That's how when he described it, that's what I imagined.
I don't know if it's, honestly, I saw this thing earlier this week. This new system that they put on the runners. It looks like a bear trap type of thing, but at the same time, it's on the back of your heel. So as soon as you hit your heel, it engages. It creates like a spring. So it pushes you back into form. So therefore, you're never out of form when you're running. So you're always hitting that right form because this shoe spring pushes you back to the same. And this is out of England.
I would love to try that.
And this is out of England.
Oh man. Oh.
Who knows? It might have been that.
Oh snap! He was explaining it and it sounded really interesting. So I'm really excited to find out more about what this is. So definitely shout out to Innovate, you know what I mean, for that awesome collaboration. We can't wait to find out how it's all going down. And so what's coming up next for Avery? If my sources are correct, I've been doing some investigative research, and if my sources are correct, he will be competing in the Ultra season is over. The Ultra season is a small hiatus, and he is going to be doing the half marathon XTERRA championships in Hawaii.
XTERRA, yeah, where it all started.
So
the company that all started.
this is going to be pretty dope. I think, did they live stream that XTERRA Championships? I think they live stream that. So if they do live stream that, we may have some kind of viewing party.
What year? What month?
Let's just check it out. Yeah, should be XTERRA.
Mr. Run2Improve says it. Looking for a sponsor to take us to Hawaii.
XTERRA Championship 2018. 2017. Let me see if this. Okay, so look, this is December 3rd, 2017.
December 3rd. Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah, December 3rd, 2017. So we may be having a live stream party because remember, that's gonna be cut because we got an episode that's supposed to come out on December 4th, and that's something I'll talk about later. But this is all new game changer right here, especially if they have a live stream of it. But anyway, stay tuned for more information about the XTERRA Championships in Hawaii, December 3rd, 2017.
Man,
okay,
that would be my. Now, let me ask you. Now, game changer or game changing question. Out of the people that we run with, trail runners that we run with, or in the community that it's a trail run here in Vegas.
Yeah.
How many of those would you say, if you put in a percentage, would be considered one of these top XTERRA runners, or would they be in the same category as running? Is there, you know what I'm saying? Or is there a different level of skill, of knowledge, of running?
Well, that's the thing. You gotta see. This is I don't know the answer to that question because we got a lot of very, very talented trail runners around here. Okay, and that's the thing. Like maybe somebody like Avery who kicks ass at 100 miles or 60 miles. Maybe there's people that will really do fast half marathon, but they may not be an ultra, you know what I mean? Or their ultra will be super slow, but their half marathon is beast mode. So I mean, it's hard for me to really kind of gauge that, you know what I mean? And plus I don't know that much about Avery's half marathon game, I have to admit, you know what I mean? I haven't checked out any of his half marathon stats and stuff. I have to dig into the stats, so maybe that's something that we could touch on. We'll report on some of his previous half marathon times if I could find any in the next episode or in a future episode later this year. We want to answer that question, so I'm gonna try to look up some half marathon times for him. I'll get in touch with him and ask him myself. Okay, so after the XTERRA Championships, then he's heading off to Japan to do what? Probably to test some more technology or something, but we don't know. Maybe to relax, take some time off. It is kind of the down season and stuff like that. However, this next big race he's signed up for is the Hurt 100. Okay, so I'll be reporting more on that pretty soon, guys. Don't worry, I'll be bringing you more details as they come out. But in the meantime, AC 100, OG AC, Avery Collins, is taking a little bit of time off. He's going to be doing snowboarding.
I don't blame him, man.
Surfing. He had an amazing season. He said, recently that in the past, he had put together some wins here and there, but to string together this season.
Man, he went 90%.
Yes.
90%, man. He had 6 races, 5 wins.
Yes.
And that's beast mode, man.
Yes.
Man, we should. I should call Coach Carroll and say, "Hey, Coach, I got a running back for you. Let's go, Avery. 0 to 60, go." He'll catch, man. Wow, just awesome. 90%.
Yes, amazing season for him. Now, rounding out the running scene, I just want to give a shout out to Running on Reefer's Matthew Hook on being a new dad. And,
congratulations. Welcome to the Daddy Club.
And I want to say hello to his baby boy, James.
Hey, James. A goo gaga gigi.
So, yes, definitely. And if you guys get a chance, check out runningonreefer.com, or you can also find Running on Reefer on Facebook and other social media as well. # Running on Reefer. Now, on to some more more local news. You know, we report about local stuff here in Las Vegas regarding cannabis.
Yep.
A lot of the local reports are starting to veer toward our student organization, but we'll get to that in a minute. This week is MJBizCon, a big conference
I was looking at that. I saw that. I heard of it. I was like, when I asked Duval or the 420 run, I was like, hey, what's that about?
Yeah, so that's a big conference that they've got going on. Now, if my sources are correct, out of 6, this is the 6th annual, but it's the 4th time here in Vegas. Now, normally, for the past couple times, it's been at the Rio over off of Flamingo. But this year, it's at the Las Vegas Convention Center.
Wow, they finally let it on the other side.
They let it on the other side now. And so, and now as I understand it, the first one 6 years ago, I think it was in Denver, and they had like 700 attendees or something like that. Fast forward to last year here in Las Vegas, in the 5th one, and they had something like 10,000 something.
Wow.
And then now fast forward to this year, they're anticipating 17 or 18,000 attendees and stuff. Now that's the thing. I did stop by I stopped by the C Lab Las Vegas chapter launch. Okay, at the Wayne Newton estate, the Wayne Newton grounds or Wayne Newton property, however you want to call it. I'm not as sure the official name.
Yeah, that's right there on Eastern and Sunset.
Yeah, exactly right. So yeah, that's where we're at. I want to give a shout out to Arcview and all that. And so yeah, it was the C Lab launch, which is gonna be, the organization here in Las Vegas, and they do a heck of a party. Wayne Newton himself even showed up.
Mr. Las Vegas shows up.
Yep. So he was out there. So anyway, that's one of the parties. So this is one of the things, because we got the students, we got school, we got this, that, and the other, and there's a lot of different things. I'm extremely busy. You know what I mean? So it's very hard for me. Some of these trade shows and conferences are great networking opportunities, but I'm not able to make all of the events and stuff like that. I've been to some of these in the past, and like I said, I had an amazing time and an amazing experience. But because with grad schools, I'm a little bit further along in the program. It's a lot more on my plate now, and not to mention the training and stuff like that. So I got class all week, I got training and other things like that. And so as far as the conference goes, I wasn't really able to attend. I went to that party because, it was something that I was collaborating with somebody on, so it worked out perfectly for me. Okay. But I'm not a big party guy.
Right.
So I didn't go there to party, let me say that. I went to the Wayne Newton thing to work, you know what I mean? If anybody see me there, you guys remember, me and my homie were driving the golf carts around, doing our thing. So, so that wasn't there for like a big party and all that stuff. And so same thing with the rest of the party and nightlife. I wish I could be there, but I got a lot on my plate right now. I know, I'm waiting for my time. I'm being patient. This is called being patient. I got a fortune cookie one time, and then the fortune cookie just said, patience is the ability to count down before you blast off. You know what I mean?
I like that.
So I'm still counting down right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't blast off just yet.
1 million, a million, and one.
I'm counting down. So no, I haven't went out to all the functions, but all my peoples, everybody I know, they there. They making all the contacts and all that stuff. So it's all good. But I lifted a few quotes from the RJ. There's a few articles, and these were quotes that stood out to me that were referring to the conference.
Okay.
I'll read the first one, and then you read the second one. Alright, let me see. The first one says, MJBizCon has year after year proven that this is an industry that is and will be focused on professionalism, on industry, on technology, development, and innovation. So that was one of the quotes that, like, all right, this is what I want to communicate to students at my school.
Right.
This quote right here.
Right. Let me read the second one for you. Okay. The biggest shift since those first few years has been the influx of mainstream professionals. People from banking, accounting, and various technology fields who are now looking to invest in or even start their own cannabis-related business.
That's another quote that I want students at my school, and
entrepreneurship, baby.
This is what the message I'm trying to push at the college, right here, summarized in these 2 quotes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back and get the names of those people that got quoted, but anyways, those are from the Las Vegas Review-Journal Pot News tab, and you can go and read the articles about MJBizCon.
Yeah, I like that.
And some more local news. Rural counties are now going to be able to apply for some marijuana licenses. These are counties that are outside of Clark County and Washoe or whatever the main couple are, and these got low populations. Now they're going to be able to have a license for like a cultivation and a production facility, etc. So that should be interesting, but that was just something that came up in the news. Now, as far as the rest of the local news, it's all revolves around UNLV Rebels CAN, and we just got a couple of things on the list today. One, Sanjay Gupta, Dr. Sanjay Gupta. He just came to our campus and gave a speech, gave a lecture, and we had several members of our organization there. Now, that's the same time I was at Wayne Newton's whipping the golf carts around the property. So I wasn't able to see Sanjay Gupta, but we had several members there, and they took some pictures and whatnot. So that was cool. Ace Analytics, they came to UNLV campus. DJ, the scientist, came to UNLV campus. Oh wait, hold on. That's Ace Analytical Laboratory. Okay, the science director, he came to UNLV and gave a lecture this afternoon in the Chem department, classroom 101. We should have a few clips of that on social media this weekend.
Nice.
And it was a very good lecture. A huge turnout. I don't know, it was something like 30 students there, 30 or 40 students up in the room, and I only recognize 3 of them. And nobody else, I didn't know anybody else. That means a lot of students are interested in this.
Right.
And they're not even on the Rebels CAN email list yet. So anyhow, moving on, that brings me to the Rebels CAN email list, which we have this email list and we send out this newsletter. I showed you an example of it just before we went on air.
Actually, that is very nice, man. So you guys are going to have something to read that's going to give you a lot of information, and it's straight to the point.
Yeah, so anybody who wants to be in the know as far as what's going on at UNLV regarding cannabis, you can send us an email at UNLVrebelsCAN@gmail.com. Again, that's UNLVrebelsCAN, CAN, @gmail.com. Okay, and you can also look on our Facebook page. On our timeline, we post our newsletters, and they come out approximately once a week. We post them on our timeline. All you gotta do is click on it, and in the upper left-hand corner, there's a tab that says subscribe. Just click subscribe. You'll get added to our email list, and then you could just get those letters every week or however often they come out, and you can find out about what we've got going on campus. For example, our second official meeting just went down, not long ago, and we had a massive 5-page agenda of all kind of stuff that we had to talk about. And we had the meeting at the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, right across from UNLV on Maryland Parkway, and we just sat over there for about 2 hours and talked about everything on the agenda.
Nice.
Now, this is the interesting part. All of these newsletters and all of these agendas we're going to begin making available on the UNLV Rebels CAN page of the RedefineCannabis.com website. Let me say that again. All of these newsletters and all of these agendas from our student organization, we're going to begin to make available on the UNLV Rebels CAN page of the RedefineCannabis.com website. That way, all of you guys will be able to check out and see what we got going on the college campus.
And what's that website?
RedefineCannabis.com.
Okay.
So you just click down and go to student organizations, and you'll be able to navigate to UNLV Rebels CAN.
Gotcha.
And then you can sign it because it'll say newsletters, past newsletters, etc. I'm also excited to announce that episode 1 of the College Cannabis Podcast has been recorded and is scheduled to be released on Thanksgiving weekend.
What?
Yes.
From college? College campus? Woo! You guys getting it? Oh, I like it. Can't wait.
Yes. From an undisclosed location.
Gotcha.
This is from an undisclosed location. Okay, so we are working on something that's on campus that's a bit more professional. But this is actually recorded in an undisclosed location, also known as the Rebels CAN headquarters. Okay. So anyhow, we do look forward to taking this show on the road, taking the program to the radio station at the school, which we'll hopefully be doing in 2018. We shall see, yet to be determined, or to be determined. So anyhow, so expect that podcast coming out. We're going to be promoting that a little bit. I want you guys to check that out. We're not talking about the same things that we talk about on Puff and Run. Of course, in the college cannabis, we're not talking about any running. So all the runners, sorry guys, This
is other cannabis news.
Yeah, this is other cannabis news. So it's basically an hour long of just this few things that I'm saying, but a lot more of that. Anyhow, and now the last thing on this segment before we cut to a quick little break, the last thing on this segment I want to announce the Redefine Cannabis Awards. I just want to apologize to everybody who tuned in to episode 21 and they heard that I was going to make a big announcement. The Redefine Cannabis announced all the nominees. That did get pushed back a little bit. Because, there was a lot of stuff going on, around this time, and I wanted to let the dust settle from MJBizCon. So we pushed this back. We're going to be announcing the nominees on the next episode. Remember, there's about, 20 different categories, 3 nominees in each category. I think you guys are going to be excited to hear about it. We got, the nominees in. People are going to be able to go to the website and make their vote on who they favor as outstanding.
Nice.
Okay, so for the time being, this has been postponed. The announcement of the nominees. Pretty much all the nominees are in. You know what I mean?
They're still just waiting on your entries?
Exactly. Now, if anybody goes to redefinecannabis.com, since we made this postponed, I guess we can go ahead and extend the deadline for nominations. Go to redefinecannabis.com. You can still make nominations for, let me just read off some of the categories right quick. That way you know what the heck I'm talking about. So just go to redefinecannabis.com, click on awards, and it says click to nominate. And then you're going to type in your email address, and here's the different categories that we got. So if you know anybody that's a power player, an individual representing the Nevada cannabis industry and patients to the best of their abilities, speaking on behalf of the cannabis industry on a large mass media scale. Now, this first section is strictly for Nevada. Okay, Rising Star, an individual raising awareness in Nevada and making significant strides in their cannabis career this year. Okay, Publication, outstanding Nevada publication. Nonprofit, outstanding effort by a Las Vegas nonprofit organization. Cannabis, these are all cannabis related. Visual Arts, outstanding visual artist in the Las Vegas cannabis industry. Photo, video, painting. Outstanding clothing line, cannabis clothing line of 2017. Outstanding podcast, outstanding journalist or reporter, outstanding blogger, outstanding industry education, outstanding student organization, outstanding professor, outstanding student leader, outstanding student journalism, outstanding industry to university outreach, outstanding global award. Now we got the now this is the one that's open up to international, or anybody can submit to this. They don't have to be in Nevada or anything like that. Even though, but this was the other thing. When I said the cannabis podcast, that was one of the unique ones where you don't have to be in Nevada. If you are outside of Nevada, but you're reporting on Nevada, you're a journalist or a podcast or something like that, reporting on Nevada, but you're somewhere else, you can still sign up for. You can still be nominated for that. Okay, but now this is the one that's open to everybody. Cannabis Athlete of the Year. An athlete from any sport competing on any level who uses or supports cannabis publicly. This is a national category. Cannabis Team of the Year. Cannabis Running Ambassador of the Year. Athletic Commission or Association making significant strides in athletic drug testing reform regarding cannabis. Fitness Branding. Outstanding performance branding cannabis with fitness and athletics. I just ran down all the categories of that we are accepting nominations for at redefinecannabis.com. Go check us out, and we will be reporting all the nominees in the next episode. But until then, the deadline has been extended until December 1st.
Got a little bit more time, guys. Okay.
So yeah, if you know anybody,
10 days.
And self-nominations are accepted as well. So anyhow,
you do more than one?
Yeah, you could nominate yourself for all of these, but then in the end, you gotta be able to back yourself up and did you do any of this stuff? You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It's not like you're gonna have stiff comp. We got some good nominees, so for you to even be on the board, it's gonna be a person that submits their, you know what I mean?
Correct. Yeah.
If they gotta be able to, can they show that they've done that role?
Right.
And if they have, maybe somebody nominated them already, but yeah, you could self-nominate yourself if you think you've done more than one role. Like for me, you know what I'm saying, I might say something like student journalism or student leader, you know what I mean, or whatever. Who knows? Okay. So anyhow, we're going to take a quick little break, and then we'll be right back. We're going to give you the 420 cross country update, and then we're going to give you the Run to the Improve update.
Yeah,
but in the meantime, I wanted to give another shout out to Mjfitnut.com, and we'll catch you guys in a second.
Mjfitnut, thanks for making this possible.
Hi, I'm with Jim McAlpine, and he is the founder of the 420 Games. Hi, Jim.
Hey, how are you doing, Janelle?
I'm doing great. So tell our viewers, what is the 420 Games?
So the 420 Games are athletic events to destigmatize healthy and responsible cannabis use.
All right, so what inspired you for that?
Well, as marijuana looks to become legal here or be on the ballot in 2016, I wanted to set up events that would set standards and ethics for the way that it's brought into our culture.
All right, so you have an event coming up. Tell our viewers what's that.
It is the 420 Games Run. It's a 4.20 mile run through the park. Afterwards, we have a concert from Pato Banton, a reggae superstar, and Lagunitas Brewery is our sponsor. They're going to be serving beer to everyone over 21 that finishes the race.
Very family friendly?
Very much so. No smoking at the event. Nice. My 6-year-old runs, and it's a fun run walk, so anyone can do it.
All right, sounds great. For more information, all you have to do is go to the website 420games.org. Jim, great information. Thank you.
And we're back. I'm fresh off of our break rant. I went on a little rant just now.
You guys missed it.
You guys missed it.
Come to my show, my podcast. You might hear a few clips here.
Oh, shit. Yeah, so I was snapping off. But anyhow, I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring it right back and get right back to the show. So we're going to jump to the Run to Improve here in a little bit. But first, we're going to run down the 420 cross country update. There's not a lot of news because we haven't done any races since the last episode. However, Becky is back on her feet.
Yeah, Becky Madsen, she's back at it. She's ready to go. We're going to go out there to the Valley of Fire backyard. Backcountry.
Yeah, the Backcountry Valley of Fire. And that's going down tomorrow.
Yep, hosted by yours truly,
Triple Dare. As you guys know, Mr Run2Improve is a Triple Dare ambassador.
I'll be out there too, representing. I was going to do a half, but I decided to drop down to a 10K just because I recently did a half marathon. So I need a rest, But other than that, go out there, Becky, and handle it.
Yeah, so definitely, Becky, do your thing tomorrow. That should be a lot of fun. I was hoping to get a chance to go out there, but I got a A lot of stuff on my plate for tomorrow as well. I don't think I'll be making that one.
You'll be missed.
And another update on the 420crosscountry.com website. We've added a new detailed footer to the bottom. So if you go to our website, at the bottom of every page, you'll see the footer, which is just like a little piece at the bottom of every page on the website. And it has basically a link directory to everywhere you can go on the website, all of our sponsors and affiliates. So definitely go check it out, click around, let us know what you think, and stuff like that.
Hey, it looks so good. I was inspired to put on mine on.
Yeah, so you got to go to Run2Improve.com as well. Check out the footer on that site. I got to go there and check it out. In other news, even though I hate saying that, but we have a new sponsorship model that we are releasing. It's the prototype that we're doing before 2018, so we're going to test it out for the next couple of races. And we put this model together to help businesses be able to collaborate. So one of the main differences in this new model of sponsorship model is that we are putting together a package that will allow businesses to sponsor a runner without a shirt, but we will just be tagging them and putting their logo on pictures and tagging them on posts and stuff like that, but they won't actually have a shirt, and there'll be a less of a cost because the whole shirt production. And then it goes up from there if they want to have a custom made shirt, or if they want to have a runner wear a shirt that they choose. But we're also going to be giving them some options that are even cheaper than that. They can pay for one of their own people, an employee or a friend of the brand, to race at our race, and their runner can photo bomb our pictures, and their logo and brand will still be getting out there on our social media and stuff with their runner photo bombing our pictures.
Gotcha. Okay.
And
sounds like a good deal.
And even if they don't want to do that, they could still send somebody out to the race to cheer at the finish line and photo bomb our pictures. Even if they don't have a runner out there, it will still be all good. And that won't cost them anything except convincing somebody to show up at the finish line to photo bomb our pictures wearing their brand on a t-shirt. Okay, now moving on. I'm just going, since there's not that much news in 420 Cross Country Report, I'm just going to give you guys a update of what we got coming up here over the next couple of weeks as we approach 2018. And then
right around the corner, man. Less than a month and a half.
Less than a month and a half away. So okay, starting in 2017 for the rest of the year. Okay, this is podcast episode number 22. We are scheduled to have 24 to meet our schedule, but we're going to throw a 25th one in there, so it'll be 25 altogether.
Nice.
And here's what our basically calendar is looking like. On November 25th, we are scheduled to run Black Mountain Friday. That is with Desert Dash, and that is the day after Thanksgiving. So that should be a lot of fun. It's a cool, interesting distance. I think it's like 7K or 7 miles or something.
Is that your way of burning the turkey?
Yeah.
Burning off the turkey.
Burning off the turkey and the beer. You know, the Vegas 420 runner does not condone drinking alcohol. However,
beer on turkey.
Yes, on Thanksgiving Day, I'm gonna have my beers, and then I'm gonna run on Friday. So I gotta double check the time on that. But so that should be fun. And then on December 4th, we will be releasing episode 23. Now, at this time, it looks like that full episode will be all about Redefine Cannabis Awards and talking about pretty much just talking about that for most of that episode, and just breaking that all the way down, and so then on December 17th, we have Out with the Old, In with the New at Sunset Park. Okay, so that's gonna be a race that we got coming up.
Out with the old, in with the new. Run away, cause I'm coming after you.
Okay, yeah, Out with the Old, In with the New on December 17th with Calico Racing.
Ooh, Calico.
And this will be at Sunset Park.
Ooh, I know where that place is at. I might show up.
So this should be pretty good. And then on December 20th, we should be releasing episode 24.
24.
And this will be the year-end recap. And we're going to be going over all of this year's sponsors. We're going to be going over all of this year's advertisers, the people that advertise on the podcast. We're going to be talking about all of our affiliates for 2017. And it's going to be a heck of a show. That might go a little bit longer than usual. And then on December 31st, we have the Resolution Run.
Nice.
Okay.
Can't wait for that. Triple Dare, baby.
Triple Dare, baby. Yes, Resolution Run.
Are you going to do the Revolution Run, the new one? The one after New Year?
See, I got to think, because last year I did the Resolution.
Right.
And remember, that goes down and gets dark, right? That one's going to be at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Revolution, that's in the daytime, right? So it's possibly that I might switch that up to January 1st and do the daytime one. That might be a little bit better.
Keep me posted.
Okay, now on January 1st, I think, or December 31st or January 1st, yeah, we might switch that around. December 31st, we're going to release episode 25, which is going to be the 2018 preview.
So I can imagine what you're bringing up.
And we're going to be talking about episodes 1 through 4 of the Puff and Run TV web series, because that's going to be season 1 of the Puff and Run TV web series. And
for $24.99, you can download the whole season.
Yep.
And an audio tape.
Yep. So coming soon.
File.
Yeah. So that'll be good. And we got episodes 1 through 4 coming up. We got some conferences, and we're gonna be going over the whole schedule. Yep. That's what we're doing on December 31st, and then on January 1st we'll do the Revolution Run. That's what I think we're gonna switch the schedule up like that. And now in 2018, as I just said, we're going to start the Puff and Run TV web series. Episode 1 will probably come out in February sometime, because it's going to be about January and some stuff I talk about, and you'll hear about that in December. We also have our logo competition. To be part of the logo competition, all you got to do is go to 420crosscountry.com, submit your design. It must be a vector file, and all designs must be submitted by April 20th. We also are going to be letting you guys know how we're going to be releasing a lot of exclusive content on Patreon. Okay, exclusive content on Patreon. And you're going to be wanting to go in and tune in there if you're a hardcore fan of this show or of what we do. We're also going to be doing the team captain search, and particularly in the recreational states, but all over the country, but mainly in the recreational states. We're going to be really trying to get some team captains together. And then we're going to be talking about the 420 game schedule. The schedule is out now.
Oh, okay.
The schedule for 2018 420 games is out now.
Are they coming to Vegas?
Vegas is not on the list as of now. At this time, Vegas is not on the list. You got to understand, Vegas got to work out some kinks. We got some kinks in our armor. We got some flaws in our design that prevent certain kind of cannabis themed events with certain cannabis sponsorships and all this stuff. So we got to work that out. So it's not on the schedule as of yet, but anything is possible. You know, anything is possible. But anyhow, we want people to meet us at these different races, and we're going to be doing a carpool to the 420 games LA and the 420 games San Diego. We plan to do a carpool from Las Vegas. And so if anybody wants to go, they can tag along with us. Even if you don't want to run and you just want to hang out or whatever, it'll be all good. And this is some other news. The podcasting advertising prices will be slightly increasing in 2018.
Secure those prices today. Call him, let him know, instant message him, let him know what's going on. Hey, I need the prices for those marketing, advertising.
Yes, exactly. If you do lock in some rates before December 31st, we can work with you on that. We can extend that out for you for a little bit. But other than that, the 2018...
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit. The 2018 rates are soon coming. So, Act fast, act now. Get your podcasting advertising done on the Puff and Run podcast show.
Got it.
All right.
Don't forget, guys. Check that out.
And then the last thing on the list for today, I just want to remind you guys about the monthly virtual run that we're going to be doing in 2018. I want to get everybody on board, okay? It's going to be free. It's going to be, because if you guys know, I'm modeling it after the Run2Improve. You know, we got the November one. I'm sure you're going to go over that here in a second. So we're modeling it after that. So it's free for a limited time only. It's free for a limited time only. Eventually, it will cost money, but it won't cost that much money. You know what I mean?
We'll make it worth your pennies.
So what I'm thinking is, you know, one of the things that you guys let me know what you guys think about this. But to start it off, because this is just the first year, I'm thinking like $1 per race. And then what we do is we make it so that you pay $12 all at once, or however many all at once, and that will get you a membership to the Patreon. And so basically, to do the virtual runs, you have to sign up on Patreon and pay $1 per month, and boom, you get your race bib every month. You know.
I like that.
So that may start, you know, I'm working on that.
Nice.
I've been working on that. So that will get people on Patreon, that will get you the race bib, etc., etc. But for now, we're going to waive the fee for the January race. We're going to get 100% discount.
100%, baby.
And so, you know, the 100% discount is only going to last for a short period of time, you know. We want to get some people with rocking the bib. We want to get some photos. But again, you know, it takes time to post all the photos, to tag the photos, to edit the photos with your watermark or your website or your hashtag or whatever. So, you know, if we're getting in 500 photos, you know, that's when it's going to be better if the people are paying $1 per bib, so that money that you get from the bibs can actually go toward your time that you invest editing the photos, etc., etc.
Oh, that takes so much time, man.
So anyways, guys, that is that's the 420 cross country update. That's pretty much it for now. So we're going to cut to a little break, and then we'll be right back with the Run2Improve update.
Yeah, buddy.
Getting Legal offers an informative and simple way for you to get your marijuana card. Why come to Getting Legal to get your marijuana card? We have a 99% approval rating and the lowest price in town. Avoid legal problems. Getting Legal can get you legal fast. Ready for a new start? Come in now and get relief from your chronic conditions affecting your quality of life. Call Getting Legal today at 702-979-9999. That's 702-979-9999. Or visit our website at gettinglegal.com to get your marijuana card today.
Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
Well, now it's time for my favorite part of the show. This is the part of the show where I get to kind of sit back and get updated on everything that's going on with the Run2Improve movement. Hashtag R2I. So let us know, man, what's going down? What's up?
Alright, well, welcome, guys. Thank you for once again sticking around to the final best, I don't want to say best, but the final segment of the show here on
the best segment of the show. Go ahead and say it. We know everybody's thinking it.
Thank you. Now, but you know, I wouldn't be here without the support from the 420 runner, without the support for the 420 cross country team. They out here representing, spreading their message, and at the same time, I'm doing the same thing to their people. We're working together to make sure everybody hears this message. But yeah, guys, to start off, I got breaking news, okay? It was actually gonna be, I was actually not gonna be able to run the Valley of Fire Backcountry this weekend.
Hey.
Yeah, I was actually gonna end up canceling the run.
Too tired?
Not too tired, just I wasn't able to get the ride together in time. And it's way out there. So
if you get a ride, a lot of times, that's the thing, because sometimes I think about the Valley of Fire races, like, because there's different races out there and stuff.
Right.
And I think, because you know I get a ride to a lot of races sometimes.
Correct.
But sometimes you could catch the bus.
Correct.
But this is definitely not one that you could catch the bus to. So when I see races there, I think, who can I get a ride to? But then you also think like, dang, this is gonna be if you want to chip in gas money,
Right.
it's gonna be a lot more than a regular.
Which I don't mind doing that. However, at the same time, I didn't want to bug nobody, so I wasn't like, I'll maybe rent a car, go do that route. However, other things happened, so the race was not looking good.
Yeah.
So basically, it came down to that I was gonna end up canceling, unfortunately. However, out of nowhere, I get an angel sent.
Ooh.
And here I go. I get a call from a good buddy of mine, Killah Karl.
Killah Karl.
He's like, "Hey, buddy, where you at?"
What's up?
I was like, "I'm here at the house." He's like, I'm on my way down there from Henderson or to Henderson. You ready to race tomorrow?" I'm like, "Yeah, you gonna come pick me? I'll be there to pick you up, buddy." So let's go. I'm like, "What?" So now I'm back in the game. That made me feel good. Gave me back that little pep that I needed because I was feeling bad because I couldn't go. So I was praying to the racing gods, and they answered my prayers. They say,
Trail gods.
My trail guide, they're like, go out, go run the trails, my son.
Yes.
So they provided. So yeah, guys, that's a big news right there. The Valley of Fire Backcountry is still on. R2I will represent.
Yes.
We'll be out there, hopefully taking pictures with Becky, representing for the 420 cross country team. So keep that in mind and keep those pictures and videos ready, guys, because we're gonna be going live.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. Now, on top of that, then on Sunday when we come back, right after all this is done, Sunday I'm gonna be actually doing some charity work. I'm gonna be working with it's called. Actually, I don't know what's the main event's called. I know it's called Thanksgiving Turkey, and this is being hosted by Glen Lerner Injury Attorney, right? So they're gonna be donating turkeys, feeding the homeless, and feeding families. So they're gonna be out there. So I'm gonna be out there doing that, donating my time, passing the food, helping them out, different things like that.
Nice.
So that's happening on Sunday. Like I said, that's called Thanksgiving Turkey. Check it out on Facebook, guys. And that's what I'm going to be doing Sunday, man. But yeah,
doing that with anybody? You teaming up with any like other runners or any of your friends, or is this like you just going there with like a one-man team to join the rest of this?
For the turkey Thanksgiving, you mean?
Yeah.
I'm just going out there as a one-man team, representing Run2Improve.
Okay.
If other followers want to come out around and show the support, more the merrier. Come out and join us. Send me a instant message, and I'll go ahead and send you the address.
Nice.
On top of that,
this episode won't be out by Sunday, by the way.
Okay.
Actually, now that I think about it.
So by the time you guys hear it, this will be long
It'll
done.
be, yeah.
So I'll tell you more updates then. Now, but yeah, for right now, just keep that in mind, guys. It's happening. Thanksgiving is coming right around the corner. We want to eat some turkey. But yeah, man, I'm waiting for also to hear from my sponsorship through Opportunity Village for the great Santa Run. As you know, I did the great Santa Run last year, and I had a blast. And I'm hoping to do it once again, but no luck. They didn't turn me down.
They didn't turn you down. No responses and a turn down.
It just means they haven't got to it yet.
It went to the spam, man.
It went to the spam. They keep spamming me, man.
No, it went to their spam box instead of their inbox.
I gotta change it up. But yeah, so I'm waiting on that, guys. Let's see, what else do I have planned for you guys? I have the Resolution Run, which I'm gonna be doing, of course, with yours truly over here, the Vegas 420 runner.
No, I switched to the Revolution.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be doing Resolution, and then I'm gonna join him when we're doing Revolution January 1st.
Yep.
So I'm gonna see him in the first of the year.
Yeah.
Right on, man. That's the best way to see it. The first people you see of the year, that's the people are gonna be in your life for that year.
Yeah. First people you race with.
Yeah, first people you race with is the people you see the whole year. But yeah, so we're gonna be out there doing both. The Resolution Run is on December 31st, and the Revolution Run is January 1st from 12 p.m. to 1:30. So remember that, because last time we forgot about that. It was at 12:30. I was like, okay, 12:30. I thought it was early in the morning. Yeah.
Wait. The Revolution Run?
Yeah, the Revolution Run on January 1st is at 12:30 p.m.
It's gonna be dark out.
Is it gonna be dark at 12?
Oh, 12:30 in the afternoon.
12:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
PM, yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
I
Now,
was about to say, man, you know I don't do those dark runs.
right. You need to have that, buddy.
Nah, the camera, the pictures, man, they don't come out that good.
Hey, I don't know if you checked the video. I had some GoPro footage at night, and it was pretty nice.
Well, man, you're running down the Las Vegas Strip. I'm sure you get to that, but it's all lit up. It's the brightest place in the world, man. Come on, it's like daytime when it's nighttime.
True that. Now, on other news, Run2Improve has released the new VR virtual run. This is for the month of December, guys. It's the Merry Christmas 5K, 10K VR, baby. You choose when you want to run, December 23rd. What about the Mustache Dash? I'm coming back to it.
Okay.
I just jumped ahead.
Alright.
Okay. But yeah, this is happening December 23rd, 24th. You decide when you want to run. You can now sign up on the same sign up. Go to Run2Improve.com. Go to signups, and guess what? You'll be able to see 2 virtual runs. The first one that's still happening right now, guys. Mustache Dash, No Shave November. Go check that out. Sign up. And if you guys feel good, right below, you can sign up for the Merry Christmas 5K, 10K. 2 for the price of 1. And guess what? It's free. So go ahead and check that out. Run2Improve.com. Go to the tab that says sign up. Sign up today.
Nice. Oh, and I seen the bib too. It looks good. It's got like that face, right?
Yes, sir.
Beard and a mustache. It's a No Shave November.
Yep, because it's No Shave November. Every month we're going to try to bring it to you better and better bibs. Eventually to where you could, for a small fee, get the real bib with a medal.
And you got and that's why you got your beard going right now, right?
Correct. That's another reason the beard's growing. I'm letting it grow. Come January 1st, it'll be bye-bye.
You're going to shave it off on... Oh, you're going to grow it for December too.
Yeah.
Oh, January and December.
Yeah.
So you're going to have it for your birthday.
Yeah.
And you're going to shave it on December 31st or January 1st?
January 1st.
So after New Year's Eve.
After New Year's Eve, yeah.
On New Year's Eve, you're going to have it...
I'll be baby face.
No, on New Year's Eve.
On New Year's Eve, I'll be baby face. No. January 1st of the morning.
Yeah, so New Year's Eve, you're going to have the beard.
Right.
You know, and then when you wake up in the morning, you're going to zip.
I'll be baby face, Mr. Run2Improve.
Dang.
And I'll be ready to
Even the
attack
mustache? You're going to cut the mustache?
Yeah, because it needs to grow evenly.
Yeah. Okay.
Start fresh, baby.
Cool. So yeah, so that's the No Shave November. If you're gonna shave, then at least do the virtual run.
Right, do it. Trim it. Take a video. Load up the video. Put it up there. Share it. Come on, let's see what's up. Let's see how you trim that beard. And that's for real, guys. Another news. This is a big shout out to one of my homegirl, good friend. Her name is Jessica Martin. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. So she's doing her thing tomorrow. She's going to be partying. She wanted to make her own Project X. So she called it Project Jessica. So that tells you a lot, guys. So she's going to party like no other.
Holy
so
smokes.
Good luck. Be safe. Do your thing, okay? And of course, coming January of this new 2018, as you know, Mr. Run2Improve has been working with Officer Down. We're trying to bring together the community to come and honor the officers that have fallen, and also celebrate the ones that are out there fighting the wars that we can't fight, you know. So please join us at Sunset Park for the 3rd annual Officers Down 5K. We need sponsors, so if you guys want to come out and sponsor the event, you guys want to be on the shirts, you guys want to bring a booth, send me a message. I got the information for you. We'll get together, give you everything that you need so we can make it happen.
Serious question, man.
Serious question, go ahead.
Now, what if the cannabis businesses, like, you know, one of these businesses, a dispensary or something, wanted to sponsor, maybe not have a booth there.
Right.
Maybe they just wanted to be on the shirt, or I don't know, what was the other thing you said, shirt booth or...
Shirt booth or vendor.
Yeah, vendor. Okay.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Sponsor and be on the shirt basically, and kind of like saying.
And as of right now, before that would have been a toss up in the air. But after seeing what happened with Shango, working with the Veterans Village, it's actually a pretty good thing that it could work. As long as they're, I would say they might not want to be too flashy about it.
Yeah, remember not put the leaf everywhere.
Right, but as long as they kind of honor and respect the fallen heroes,
purpose, and,
you know, then I don't see why not. We can definitely work with them.
Okay.
We would just have to propose whatever you have in mind and send it to the director, and then the director approves it. And if not, he'll come back and let us know, hey, we can work with it. But we're definitely open to anybody in the industry that wants to come out and support.
Nice.
The main thing is we're out there doing something for everybody that protects us.
Nice.
But yeah, so that's what's happening, and actually, that's about it. I was gonna give you some feedback on the rock and roll.
Yeah, that's what we want to know about the rock and roll. You got the PRs on Smash, going Savage Ham Beast Mode. I mean, are you gonna get off of episode 22 without talking about? That's about it. You gonna get off episode 22 without letting us know what's up, man?
Well, man, I'm just still trying to recuperate, man.
Well, how'd it go, man?
Well, basically, I had pretty much fun. I had a lot of fun. I got there. I was thinking, okay, yeah, I'll be able to cruise through. So it's better to be early, guys, than to be late. I left my house like around 3, thinking I'll make it to the thing by 4. No, I got there like around 5. By then, I missed the St. Jude photo, which I was kind of mad, because it's part of my group. You know, I wanted to take that picture, but I was.
Right, I did see all that food they had.
Oh man, that was awesome. They had a spread for it. Makes you want to eat everything, but you at the same time like, no, you can't eat.
About to go on that run.
Yeah, it's a trick. I think they do it on purpose. They're like, let's make these people DNF. But nah, I think they were just, they don't do that. They just want to make sure that you have plenty of eating, you know. So I just stuck to the vegetables and to the fruits, so that way I was good. But yeah, we got there. Everything was fine. There was people among people, man. So we worked our way through the place. I don't know if you've been down there. It's pretty nice. I got to see the arena, the T-Mobile Arena. That was totally awesome. We were at the VIP booths up top, seeing over it. I was like, man, this is how it's done. So I got to go back over there and watch some hockey, watch the Golden Knights do their thing. Yeah, they're kicking ass. They're like 8-1, I think.
Yeah, we gotta go see the Golden Knights.
We gotta go support. Go Golden Knights. But yeah, so we were doing that. We came back down. I had the GoPro. I managed to get it from a good friend, Shelly. She let me borrow it. So we took it. I was recording footage, doing my thing. Now it's about 5:30, getting ready. You know, we're at the starting line. And I'm at Corral A, so it's kind of now it's a little weird the way they're starting, because we're gonna start from New York, going towards Mandalay Bay, crossing right across where the shooter was, you know. So when I was crossing that particular section, like I couldn't help look up at the freaking casino first, then look across to see where it's happening, you know. And I kind of stopped for a second. I always say like a blessing, you know, in their name, and I continue to run. So I did that, and then I passed the Mandalay further again, and I kind of got an eerie feeling. So then I stopped and did it again, and then I continued. So now we're running on the opposite way. We're going, because usually we're on the other side running towards, and then we're coming back. So now we're running on the opposite side, running towards Sunset. The one from Sunset. Once we got to Sunset, we did a turn. That was mile 1. Was feeling good, you know. My pace was about maybe 14:50, almost 15. You know, I was just loosening it up, trying to work it. For some reason, I was I felt not winded. I felt bloated, but I didn't eat much, so I don't know what to have. Because this is something that pissed me off through the whole thing. I had the urge to go into the bathroom constantly, man. Like, I never had that happen. You know me, I'm out there on trail running 3 hours, 4 hours. I only use the bathroom right before, and that's it. Never again until I get home, which is like 6 hours later, 7 hours.
Yeah.
For some reason, as soon as I started, 30 minutes, I was like, oh. An hour later, I was like, oh. So this kept slowing me down, messing with my time. So by mile 3, I got to the 5K mark. I was at 46, I think. I don't remember.
Now this is the other thing too. I want our audience to know. You know, on the trail, see, on a road run, okay, on the trail, there is no bathrooms. You know, and so if you go to the bathroom, you kind of like, you know, do it the natural kind of way or something like that.
You can only do number 1.
Right, you can only do number 1. Right? I guess that's what people that aren't ultra runners say. But but anyways, but out here on the Vegas Strip, so I guess they had porta potties set up along the way, but you got to remember there's thousands of people, even if there's porta potties.
Every 2 miles, something like that, but there's a line.
Yeah, there's a line that's going to kill your time because you got to wait at least 20, 30, 50 people, I'm sure. I don't know. I can't remember because when I did this same race a couple years ago, I was no way I was stopping to use the restroom. Once I realized what was going on, I better not even say this on record, so I'll tell you off after the show's over. But anyways, all right, go ahead, man.
But yeah, man, so that right there was kind of a nuisance. I was trying to freaking concentrate, but so then I was like, am I drinking too much water? I mean, is it the trail wind? Because I was drinking water and trail wind mix, you know, not just water. But other than that, I wasn't having cramps. That was the main reason I was doing the trail wind.
Yeah.
You know, instead of Gatorade.
And you normally do trail wind?
Normally I just do Gatorade.
Well, when's the last time you did trail wind?
When I did my Reno race.
And how much trail wind did you do up there? The same, like,
the mix? Same amount, yeah, the same mix.
And you felt fine then?
Yeah, I felt fine.
And that's the only other time you did it?
That's the only other time.
Well, yeah, could be.
So yeah, so I was like, man, that was a nuisance trying to go to the bathroom constantly. But yeah, I got to my marker, my first marker, which I wanted my 5K, which is about 45 minutes, which is right on point where I needed to be. You know, I didn't want to be any slower or any faster. So I continued. I know I hit my 7 miles around 2 hours, which is perfect. You know, all that running from Fort Apache down to Palace Station paid off because that right there is 7. Normally 2:05. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. So I had these little short bursts, you know.
Yeah.
So by mile 7, I start getting the side stitch pain, and I'm like, oh, come on, really? I'm like, no. So it's like I'm pressing. I'm like,
now, how much water had you been drinking during the race?
I was drinking every 10 minutes. There's 10 minutes, just a swig and a gulp and then spit. You know what I'm saying? I have my I actually didn't lose my Garmin. I thought I lost it. So this motherfucker appeared out of nowhere in the backpack.
I was like,
how does this happen? I didn't put it in the backpack. I never been to the backpack.
Did I say that? Did I say that?
Yeah.
I said it's in your bag. I said that, right?
There, yeah. But I had the Garmin set up for.
I knew it, man.
I had the Garmin doing. I started a race, racing my virtual race partner, which I set up. I put him at the pace that I wanted to be at, which was 14:40, right? And then that's his pace, and I put the distance of 13.2. So when he said go, boop, I hit the start. The virtual runner started running, right? It was going at that pace, 14, to catch up to that pace. So I was doing that. That's my first alarm. Second alarm was actually every 10 minutes, letting me know, hey, gotta drink water. And then the other alarm was every 15 minutes, I would pause and stretch out because I didn't want to cramp. That was my main thing. I didn't want to cramp out because I'm going to be, and I was running. And then the last one was intervals. I was doing 3-minute interval.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was about to say. Your bursts. Those are your intervals. Yeah.
I figured might as well keep it towards the end, even though I'm fucking tired, but I had to do it. So, from mile 8 through mile...
Now, help me understand this. Now, every 15 minutes when you stop and stretch. Now, how long do you stop and, like, what kind of stretches do you do?
Just leg stretch, squats, knee toe touches.
Yeah.
I found something to lean on, and then I...
Yeah, sweep your leg.
Sweep my leg on both sides, and then grab my hamstrings, and then that's about it. And then start walking a little bit, and then pick up the pace.
All right, and that's what you do all races.
This is something that I started doing in my training before when that was coming, because I knew it was coming up.
Yeah.
So this is something that I picked up. Little techniques I saw on YouTube. Hey, you should better improve your running, to better improve your flow. Do this during it and see where you're at, and it worked.
Right.
Because I was feeling good. I was feeling through the whole start, 7 miles in, 2 hours in, I was still feeling about 80%. I was feeling good. I'm like, yeah.
So what's that stretch exercise about? A 3-minute thing? Or?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay.
2 minutes.
Okay.
I can't take too long.
Yeah.
So it was about 2 minutes, and it's just.
This is from the beginning to the end every 15 minutes.
Every 15 minutes, it was going.
But do you stop every single time, or do you ever be like,
I missed a couple.
Okay.
Because I was more concerned on the pace.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I was more concerned on the pace.
Yeah, runner exactly. Of course.
Because I was like, because it's telling you behind a mile.
Right. Exactly. Okay. I was just checking.
Quarter. I was like, now ahead 25. I was like, yeah, and then. So I was more concerned about that.
Exactly.
So that by mile 7, I'm at 2 hours. I'm freaking tired. I'm trying to get energy. So I'm like, okay, let's do this. So now this freaking thing he's ahead of me. He's ahead of me like 3/4 of a mile. Okay, and I'm tired. And I'm still going to the freaking bathroom. I felt like an old man. I'm like, what the heck? But
that's what older runners tell me. They say just enjoy it while it lasts, because once you get old, you're gonna have to go to the bathroom and stuff. Yeah. I was like, damn, really? No.
But I wanted to go live. However, I decided not to. I was trying to focus. Too much.
Cause I was tuning in. I was checking in and
I had too many gadgets on me. I had my Bluetooth radio, which I was bumping. Yeah. And then I switched over to the headphones. Then I had the GoPro. Then I had my cell phone. Then I had the iPhone. I was trying to juggle all these gadgets and at the same time concentrate. So I was like, I can't go live, or I can't even record. So little moments that I was able to record, it was like 30-second recordings. So we're doing it from like mile 8, 9, 10. I think those were the ones that I was so freaking tired because I was just pushing. I was trying to raise myself constantly, and this freaking virtual partner didn't want to stop. So all I know, by the time I got to the wind right there on Las Vegas Boulevard, right? It freaking pissed me off because I saw the wind right there, and I looked at my watch and it said 2:55. And from the wind to Treasure Island, which is 3/4 of a mile, man. 5 minutes. Anybody could have done that normally. 5 minutes. I finished at 3:15. Pissed me off, man. All that fucking effort that I went through the last 3 miles, mile 8, 9, and 10, all those bursts and everything, trying to keep up with this thing. By then, I didn't even fucking look at my watch anymore. I was like, okay, slow trotting, man, slow trotting. And then finally, I see the 20K marker. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, let's go. And by this time, I'm walking. By this time, I was at the expo and I was gonna go buy shoes. Remember I told you I was gonna buy those shoes?
Yeah.
And I decided not to. I decided no, I'll run on my comfort shoes. But then towards the end, I was thinking maybe I should have bought those shoes because they would have been more cushion. And I realized that my shoes are spent. They're done. No more trail, no more road. They're done. So my Ultras, Olympus 1.5s, zero drop, they're done, guys. I'm retiring them. They're no more. But yeah, man. So that right there, that disappointment, and I put that disappointment on there on myself because I could have just told myself, no, I'm gonna go ahead and run under 330. Whatever I get under 333 is acceptable.
That's what we said last. That's what I said last episode. 1 second under your time is a PR, man. Right. So
but at the same time, I was out there to prove something to myself, that I could do something better. That the whole year has not been about just lollygagging. You know, I want to go out there and go
measurable differences.
Yeah, so I could know that my body could push if I really
measurable gains.
So I'm slowly trotting. You know, man. I'm trying to get this marker, and I was like, okay, if I'm not gonna get this 3 sub, okay, it's all good. You know, passing Fashion Show Mall, I'm looking at the watch. Okay, it's 3:07. I'm like, oh, that was the longest 7 minutes, man.
Damn.
So I'm running, and I'm trying to get to the freaking. You'll see the video. I put it up there. I'm running towards it. This guy passes by, and he's like, hey, what's up? Come on, man, you can do it. And it was different because they had the runners are in the middle running. There's cage separators, and then there's another cage separator, and then there's the people. So there's no real of the people giving you that cheer because they're divided between 3 layers of freaking fence.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't really get that
energy.
The energy like last time. Last time they were all over the freaking on the floor right there with the finish line.
It pumps you up. It gets you going real hard at the end.
You know, and I was like, so that was a kind of bummer. I felt that, but at the same time, I crossed the finish line. I walked over. There was the guy. He gave me the medal. And I looked at my watch and I was like, okay. My watch said 3:16 and something. Their watch said 3:15:29. So I was like, okay. At one point or another, I fucked it up or something, you know.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was just quiet, man. I was just quiet. So I just walked over to the medical thing because Elizabeth was there. You know, she was watching. She was trying to watch me go through, but there's so many people and it's like, dang, you know. But she was there, so I just walked over to the medical booth and I said, "Hey, can I have some ice on my knees?" They wrapped my knees with ice, you know, with saran wrap and everything. I got up and I was living. It's funny, like, I don't know if it's just because, and this is my theory, tell me what you think, okay? If you see a skinny person walking down the street with ice on their knees, what's the first thing that you might think?
They're injured.
Injured, right? But they're not gonna, would it be like something that catches your eye, or would it be like, eh? Now, if you see a big guy with ice on their knees, you're gonna be hella curious, right? You're like, what the hell did this big guy do? So as I was walking out of freaking left and right, people just kept looking at my knees that weren't running, you know? And I was like, what the heck? But at the same time, I was like, yeah, I just did it. Like, yep. So I took it as both of curiosity.
Now, what shirt were you wearing then? Were you wearing the Las Vegas Rock and Roll, or were you wearing like Run2Improve, or when at that moment when you had the double knee wraps after the race? Because you're talking about the regular people that weren't runners.
I had my red shirt, my sleeveless, my runner shirt, my sleeveless right fit.
And you're talking about the people that weren't runners.
Correct.
Because you're like walking to your car or wherever.
Now, is this normal?
And they're looking like...
One thing I don't like is like you finish, and this is just me ranting. Okay, I finished the race.
Yeah.
I'm limping. I'm hurting.
Yeah.
And in order for me to get out,
Yeah.
I had to walk a whole mile. So I could walk back a mile back. So that means I just walked 2 freaking miles just to get out and come back.
Damn.
And then I gotta walk a mile back to the car.
Damn.
So that's 3 miles that I had to walk after I freaking got out of the freaking race.
Damn, you couldn't jump the fence, man?
No, because they actually tied that, and they have security.
Oh, yeah, no, though, I forgot they got those other fences.
There's 3 fences. So I was like, okay.
Dang, man.
But yeah, man. So other than that, that was my only disappointment. But then by me getting my PR, that actually made it up. So I went out there and left it up there, man. I just said, I'm not here to play. I'm only here to do this.
Now, is there any pictures of you with the ice wraps? Come on, man. Give us.
Yes. Yes, there is.
Nice.
Yes, there is. Elizabeth has that.
Alright, cool. Because I really want to see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, I can imagine you. But I think if anybody had double knee wraps, no matter if they're big or small, and it was like visible because the
It
shorts
just
are.
makes people like, huh?
Yeah, they wonder like, is he okay? Or I hope he looks like he's in pain. But now let me ask you this. Now, after you got done, were you cold? Was it cold out?
It was chilly, but luckily it wasn't drafty where you're like, oh. No, I didn't have nothing like that. I didn't need none of the special blankets.
Okay.
I didn't need nothing like that.
Did they have those though?
They did
There
have
were
those.
people wearing them?
There was people wearing them.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of everything. A few people crying. A few people getting married. This guy proposed to a fellow runner right there on the finish line.
Nice.
As soon as they finished, I was like, oh, what would I do without saying? But yeah,
Nice.
so yeah, that was my experience, man. Like I said, if anything, I'm already signed up or will be signed up for next year, 2018. Rock and roll, baby. Going for the 3, the trifecta.
Nice.
So this one, hopefully we get that 3.
Yeah.
That's the
Sub 3,
Sub 3 coming
baby.
2018. I'm also gonna be this is already set. I'm gonna have Fireman Frank. He's gonna be actually coming out to the Rock and Roll 2018, and he's gonna be running with another company of soldiers, police officers, firemen. That is gonna be a group of 20, I believe. They're all gonna be rocking their gear and running the marathon. So he's gonna be doing part of that.
Damn.
With the full gear.
Nice. What's up, Frank?
Yeah, Frank's doing it big, man. FiremanFrank.com. Check him out.
For sure.
But yeah, guys.
And side note, just for the record, Mr. Run2Improve is wearing the Rock and Roll Las Vegas official snapback trucker's cap.
And it matches my colors, man. Red, black. And that was that. See, I'm going to change that. Put the Run2Improve color there.
So now, was that in the swag bag, or did you pick that up at the...
I picked it up. I wanted to show my support. $20. Not bad. Worth every penny.
Nice. Looks nice on you, man. All right, well, so we hope you guys have enjoyed episode 22 of the Puff and Run podcast show, brought to you in part by MJFitnut.com. And when you get a chance, go to 420crosscountry.com. Go to RedefineCannabis.com. Go to Run2Improve.com.
And check everything out, guys. Because we do this for you.
Yep, we do this for you. And we are the front runners. And we're in it for the long run.